Oh, fuck it.
Just give me a hand clap. It'll help you sync up the video later.
Okay. Oh, what?
Clap your hands in front of the mic. Loud. Teaching him.
Alongside this Dragon Squad trip as we poke around Computex and enjoy the wonderful city of Taipei and explore the MSI Mystic Light story, I'd love it if you hit up the special link in my down below area and vote up the social media content from your favourite Mystic Light star storyteller. Clearly, I strongly suggest voting for me. You'll be seeing fresh content pop up there all trip long. So show a little Blunty love, won't you? I really do appreciate the support.
Hello again, I am Blunty, joined here by Jono.
Jono? Oh, well, that's pretty close. Johnino.
Johnino.
Yeah, I think.
Jonino.
Yeah, Jonino.
Jono.
Nini. Oh, no. Joshino?
Joshino. Put it on screen, just in case. Joshino, Jono, Jim is another YouTuber and a fellow Dragon Squad member. And my role in the Dragon Squad is basically just to tease this guy until he cries.
There's been a lot of crying so far, actually. Yeah,
he is English, so he does love to have a bit of a whine.
Wine?
A whine. Yeah, never heard that? The whinging pom?
No.
Come to Australia, you hear it all the time. We call you the whinging poms.
We do complain, but mainly about things in England. Like when we come out, we're actually happy.
So we're here at Computex 2017 with Dragon Squad.
It's not on there.
Just distracted by a pamphlet. It's going smooth. How do you think it's going?
I think it's going smooth so far.
Beautiful. So what MSI wanted to do was to get us on camera together and do kind of an interview. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I've got some questions for Jim, and he's got a question for me.
Well, actually, I've got a few questions, but actually, I've looked at your questions now, and actually, they might be appropriate.
So, looking at your channel, you used to do a variety of stuff. These days, at least for the past 6 months ago, you've been Paladins, completely, absolutely addicted to Paladins.
Yeah.
Why?
So, it's sort of in the same ballpark as Overwatch, but it has slightly more MOBA elements than Overwatch does, and I was like playing a lot of Dota 2, a bit of Smite and things like that, and it's just like the balance of the game got me hooked more than Overwatch did. I like both games still, but I feel Overwatch is a bit more shoot-em-up-y, a bit more arena shootery, but then in Paladins, because you get items, and because you sort of progress during the game, there's a lot of strategy in buying items and sort of countering each other like throughout the whole game, whereas Overwatch is like really
So it's a bit like CSGO, where you, as the rounds go on, you invest in different items.
It is a bit, because you don't lose at all, like you keep accumulating it more like a MOBA, but it's quite similar to CSGO in that respect.
So what Joshino has just done is stepped over my second question, which was going to be, why do you like Paladins more than Overwatch? Give me the soundbite answer to that.
I actually have a video, and it's basically just because I don't think they're necessarily like better objectively. Like I think Overwatch has better graphics objectively, but then it's just a different type of game. A lot of people say it's a copy, but if you actually play both games, you'll realise that they are quite different. And the reason is more about the differences being more like a MOBA than anything else.
Right, and Paladins has just released on consoles, now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I haven't actually. I have tried it on Xbox One there's a games fair called Insomnia in the UK. I tried it there, but only as a bit of a one game. It was against bots, so it wasn't a true experience. But
so you won't be giving up the keyboard and mouse for a controller anytime soon?
No. I'm not against consoles, but I do feel that if you have the money and you have the patience, then getting a PC is always going to be superior.
Now, what is your rig? Have you built your own rig, or do you have something off the shelf?
Oh no, I've built my own rig. I've been building since I was like 13, so it's just kind of upgraded. I don't have any of my parts when I was 13, but I always sort of like get bits and bobs and do upgrading.
So has it been one evolving rig over time, or have
pretty
you
much? But this rig is like sort of, because I guess you get to a point where there's a new chipset, you have to sort of move over. So
what do you run now? Intel, or have you gone to Ryzen?
It's an Intel. The thing with Ryzen is that they're like if I had an 1800X, then the gaming might suffer a little bit. Like, it's not huge, but whether the jump is enough.
But you are dealing with recording video at the same time, with the multi-core that overhead with Ryzen.
Yeah.
So
I have been thinking about making a separate rig for streaming, but maybe I wouldn't need Ryzen then. But I don't know.
One of the things that I get asked all the time is, what equipment am I using? What microphone? What camera? What lens? All that kind of stuff. So what's your? I mean, you don't appear on camera very often. You're kind of gameplay mainly kind of stuff.
Well,
so what do you? How do you record? Do you use NVIDIA Shadowplay or OBS, or what's your mic?
Yeah, so I switch between Shadowplay for just catching gameplay. I'm going to use it as sort of, not B-roll, but kind of B-roll with gameplay. And then I use OBS for streaming and also like sort of live game. Like when I do play other games, I usually use OBS to do like almost like a Let's Play, but more focused. I think I've seen you do a bit of Quake live, and you sort of go in, you talk about it what's going on. Yeah. Actually, I think you talked about a hard drive when I watched your last video.
Yeah, that was
Quake live. That was actually B-roll.
I do exactly the same thing. When I'm just getting just pure gameplay, it's NVIDIA all the way because it's so simple and easy. There's nothing else to light up. There's key press, and you go. When you want to do a voiceover or something, it's OBS because you get lots more control over your microphone and all that kind of stuff, all that sort of stuff. So we're on the same page there. Yeah. Okay, I've asked you a bunch of questions. What's your one question for me? Okay,
well actually, they were all related to, see, a lot of them were related to Paladins, so I was like, oh, well, Blunty's not going to really want to answer those, so I was like, oh, okay. So this guy, Colin McCluskey, says, if you could only play one offline game for the rest of your, for the next 30 days, what game would you choose?
For the rest of my life?
Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to say that, that's why I said
30 days, one offline game. It would either be Minecraft, if it was a PC game. If it was sort of open to consoles as well, probably Breath of the Wild. Because I've put 180 hours into that game, and I'm still not bored.
I'm thinking about it now, like, are you strapped in like a chair and having like a drip feed into you? Is it more like a saw situation?
In one chair.
You literally can't stop. Like, actually, maybe that...
I went to a dark place quickly.
Well, which game would it be? Would it still be Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, I mean...
Very tilt controls, I don't know.
I streamed almost all of my Breath of the Wild gameplay, and I would lose time. So, I mean, I would forget to take a break for 4 hours at a time. Several of my streams for Breath of the Wild were 8-10 hours long. So I could do 30 days sitting in a chair just playing that game.
I'm really put off it because it doesn't have traditional dungeons. That's why as a Zelda fan, I'm sort of like, I don't know.
So I was the opposite. I wasn't a Zelda fan.
Yeah.
And I went into it completely cold, not even finished a Zelda game in 20 years or whatever it's been, and I loved it to bits. So I'm betting right now there's people in the comment section screaming, just try it. So both being YouTubers with various frustrations in the platform, if there was one thing you could change about YouTube, what would it be?
So, there's too many things, really.
Well, pick two, because I picked Minecraft and Breath of the Wild. I cheated on your question.
Okay.
So what two things would you change?
Two things would change. Probably, well, obviously, I think everybody would be happy to say the copyright ID strike system, because you're always worrying, even if you're not somebody that's like an outlier, that somebody is going to copyright strike your channel. And often I'll get bogus ones where it picks up from some massive multimedia company. They're not striking me, but they're claiming my audio. And
the one thing I would change would be I want an option to stop people commenting before they finish watching the video. Because there are so many comments and questions that I get. The answers are in the video. All you have to do is finish watching it.
I'll give you another one, Blunty, okay? So a lot of people now ask for likes before the video, and I'm not 100% sure how the algorithm works in that, but it does seem that if you are asking for likes on your videos beforehand, even if the quality of the video isn't good, it does seem to have some impact on how many people watch that video. And it's getting to the point now where I'm almost like, maybe I should say that, even though it'll make me cringe. Maybe I should say, can you, frame it a bit less cringy then. Like my video, yeah, let's go!
Like, subscribe, comment, what was it, share thing. Should do that to this video, by the way. Completely bewildering.
Get the down. Oh, sorry.
Completely bewildering, random, stupid interview. We haven't even mentioned Mystic Light Sync at all at the moment. I don't know how.
We're mystically syncing with lights. There's light around us. There we go.
What's next?
I do have some other questions. Okay, so a song plays every time you enter a room. What song would you choose? It's another one of these. But basically you can only enter the room once and it's on forever, and you can't go to sleep. No, not really. That's not in the question.
Black Sabbath, I Am Iron Man.
Okay.
Can you imagine the drama coming into a room and you hear that sting at the beginning of
you have to have that every time. So
I can deal with that.
You're going into like an interview or something.
What about you?
I honestly don't know. I've never been somebody that's into music that much. I like songs, but I'm not.
Here's another comment opportunity.
It's like, what the hell, Yoshino?
What song do you think would introduce Yoshino into a room the best?
I do like Barbie Girl by Aqua.
So I was thinking Justin Bieber, Baby Baby.
Oh, fantastic! That's another one.
Walking a baby, baby.
Yeah, or don't know, the My Little Pony theme tune. I'm not a brony. Okay, well.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that at all.
We should talk about Mystic Light. You've just been playing with it.
I have been playing with it. I probably can't turn to it actually with the camera.
Oh, yes. So you can go to his channel if you're not already. His camera's over there. We've been looking mainly at mine, but he's over there as well. So go to his channel, check out the video he's putting together. But what they're doing on the desktop stuff now, on the motherboard stuff now, is what they've been doing on the laptops for a little while now, in letting you use the Mystic Light sync to reflect actions in your game, in Dota 2, in Minecraft, in CSGO, stuff like that. So when you're running out of ammo, your keyboard or your computer can go red. In Minecraft, when your tools are depleting, you can have a color change from blue to yellow or something like that. You're excited about this?
I am quite excited about it. It's only on Dota 2 and CSGO at the moment, and Minecraft, sorry.
If it was folded into Paladins, what would you want it to reflect?
Well, it would still basically all the stuff that's on CSGO, like the health, ulti charge. Well, actually, that's on the MOBA, but basically because, like a lot of games, and especially FPS games, you get really tunnel visioned. You don't look at your health bar, so you're going into a fight. You don't 100% necessarily realise that you're on like 10 health, but if you had red lights on your side in the peripherals, then it just give you that nudge saying, oh, maybe you want to be a bit more careful. Like, not necessarily back off, because it could have the negative effect of being like, oh, I'm scared now. But
I need that in Minecraft, and the people who watch me stream Minecraft can attest to this. I never watch my health bar. Just, 8, 10, 12 times each and every stream. The chat room will scream at me, eat something, you're about to starve to death.
The thing is, you even see esports players sometimes being quite tunnel vision because they're so good with their mechanical aim and they're so good at shooting.
They're focusing on strategy and where the other players are and all this stuff.
Just like, oh, my health, oh wow. But I think what's quite exciting, I don't know if you've looked at it a bit, but maybe even having the LEDs outside of your case, outside of your keyboard, maybe even having LED stands at the side of your head, because then you'd have two sides with the red and you'd definitely get it on the periphery.
Or ring your monitor around with LED strips.
That's another good idea. Oh, well, probably a better idea actually. So.
At least that's in the direction you're looking.
Yeah.
Well, they've got this entire booth rigged up with it. Yeah. You can't see it on this shot, but I do have a shot of RPJ. The lights above us on the roof here. Apparently there's like 50 meters of LED lights running off one motherboard here. So
I think these are all linked up to the health bar on the main computer though, on the one socket, but I don't know how many you can rig out or rig out. So, Blunty, if there were any other games, or maybe in applications that you'd like to use this with, what other games, maybe in applications, would you think that this could be useful for at all?
You know what I would like to do? Use it to reflect CPU activity when I'm streaming.
That's a very good point.
So I could have it rigged up directly to, say, OBS's CPU utilization, so I could see when OBS is sort of fighting for CPU usage versus my game. That'd be
quite useful. Even temperatures as well, thinking about it. Especially if you're using a new rig and you're testing it out, and then because it's annoying, even if you have it on another monitor, to keep looking and like, what's the temperature? Because it's detracting from the game. But I mean, a light showing you, oh, it's going red. Is it at 90 degrees C now? Don't need to worry. That could be quite useful.
Okay, I think we've rambled for. I don't know how long this interview is going to be when we cut it down, but it's gone on for 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Hopefully, we can get it down to somewhere comfortable. But we have various MSI people hovering around the booth right now. I think they want this space. So we're going to finish it now. Thank you, Yoshino, for joining me. If you haven't seen his... Did I get the name right that time?
Yeah, you got Yoshino right.
I'm just teasing him. If you haven't seen his work, check out his channel, especially if you're into Paladins, because that's pretty much all he does these days.
Well, I do other games.
Well, he does other games, but mostly it's Paladins. And if you want to check out Paladins, if you're curious about it like I am, because I haven't played anything. Nearly did the other day, but didn't. Go over his channel, check it out, watch it. If you're into everything else about computers, technology, and gaming, then my channel.
Should I do an outro for you as well? perhaps. And
Do you have a stock? Do you have a stock outro?
No, not really.
No.
So maybe I should do my outro for you, and then you can cut that out.
Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah, okay. So I've been with Blunty. He's a tech channel, gaming channel. Pretty much does everything geeky, geek culture. I think you.
Yeah, I stick it in an envelope called Geek Culture, because basically I make videos about anything I'm interested in, and I'm a massive geek. So.
You've actually been going for a long time as well. You're one of the sort of more original YouTubers.
11 years non-stop. 11 years worth of videos.
So definitely worth checking him out. All the links will be on the screen right now, and thank you all very much for watching. This has been a long interview, and we're all about to be chucked out, so sayonara, folks.
And in a glass of water.
Thanks. Okay.